Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back. This is your daily collective energy read. Okay, so I have decided to make that a regular on this new channel. Some of you all are familiar that I did start this on my old channel, and yeah, people really seem to like that and gravitate towards that. So I'm pretty much making it a regular. Okay. So we are going to talk about what came out today. So with today's collective energy read, guys, what I did was I did a what can the collective expect now and in the future. Okay, and I also pulled a oracle card. You can also see here that I have earth, air, and fire because that's what came up dominant in the reading. Okay. So yeah, this may have a lot to do with earth, air, and or fire signs. All right. So what we have that came up in the now for what the collective can expect is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. What we came up with for the future that the collective can expect is the Hierophant in the upright position. We also had a flyer, the Strength card in reverse. And for today's oracle, we have Ride the Wave, but it came out in the reverse today, okay? All right, so let's talk about it. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Swords. There we go, for you guys to see. All right, so let's talk about it. So as far as the now for the collective with this King of Pentacles being in the reverse, actually I feel like I'm not going to be able to just talk about the future without talk about the now without being able to incorporate the future of the Hierophant. So I am just going to merge this together, even though as I shuffled the cards, I asked specifically for what can the collective expect now and in the future. Okay, so upon looking at this and soaking this in, I did realize that I'm not really going to be able to talk about it separate, which most times I'm feeling like I'm probably not going to be able to do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into. So guys, for the now position with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, this speaks about people being obsessed with wealth and or status in the negative way, okay? Because this King of Pentacles is in the reverse, okay? This is not good obsession. This can be kind of a negative obsession, okay, with wealth or status. But, I feel like for this, like, status or wealth, what have you, status or wealth, what have you, I feel like there's gonna have to be like a slowing down to obtain this with the Ride the Wave coming up in the reverse, okay? Today's oracle. It's gonna have to be a slowing down, like and or like some constant moderation, okay? Constant moderation to how one is operating, how one is going after this status or this wealth. You know, there's going to have to be a constant refining of that, until, especially with it operating in the negative. Yeah, because this five of swords is showing that people are getting tired of the fucking operating in the negative. Whatever you are going after, wealth, status, is negative. Five of swords is showing that, yeah, you probably got people walking away because you're not operating right. You're not, it's something wrong about the way that you are operating, or it's something wrong with the way something is happening, and that's why this is in the reverse, and it's either hard to obtain, or you are having to again slow down and become more conscious with how you obtain. Okay, I hope that made sense. I'm trying not to be distracted by the children outside playing, so yeah. So, you know, yeah, I feel like things are going to have to constantly be refined and modified, and or like done in some type of moderation, until you can find like your sweet spot, until you can come into full control, full leadership control, fully being able to lead and be a leader. Okay, we're going to have to turn this upright first, period. Okay, something definitely has to be fixed, modified, or something. Okay, because people getting tired. Something's not right. Something's not right. Okay. Oh, and with the strength card being in reverse, they don't even have the patience to deal with it anymore. They do not have the patience to deal with this anymore. You or the people around you. Okay. Now, this is a collective energy read. However, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Okay, so don't take this personal. I am just the messenger. Okay. So yeah, I just feel like you're gonna have to keep refining your wave, sort of to say, until you can find your sweet spot and just like come into full control of this. You know, and I feel like that is capable of happening, because we do have the Hierophant here in the upright position for the future. Okay, so it is absolutely feasible. You know, the Hierophant upright is showing that yes, it can be done. However, consciousness on the situation must be put to good use, you know, if you don't want to fail. Okay, if you want to turn this negative into a positive, you know, if you want these people to respect you, because there's more than one person in this picture, you know. So, you know, pick your spot. This can be just about you, yourself, obtaining being obsessed with status, you know, and wealth, or this could be about you trying to control and use that to control like these people right here. And that's why you see them tired and sick of the shit right here, you know. So this can go a lot of ways. Pick your spot. Okay, I'm just a messenger. I try to get these messages out the best way that I can. Okay, you know, so moving along, you know, the King of Pentacles being in a now position, you know, and also reverse, you know, it's also an indication that like managing your resources for some of us like should be the focus. You know, preparation is in order, or should be in order here with the Hierophant here when it comes to money, wealth, status. You know, you have to put some type of order to that. You have to manage things more effectively, especially your resources. Okay, for some of you guys, this King of Pentacles in the reverse is simply about managing your resources better. Okay, you know, for some of you all, this is not just about money. You know, this can be about a relationship, because again, we can see that there's more than one person here. There's more than one person here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's more than one person in these cards. So, you know, I ask, you know, do these people see you or you them as unreliable, untrustworthy, unsupportive, vindictive, hell, a cheater? Because again, there's more than one person here. Are you too damn materialistic? Are you controlling? Like, this King of Pentacles can mean so much, you know, because you know, the Five of Swords over here reversed, you know, is an indication that people around you are over it. So, especially if this means your relationships, you coming off a certain way in your relationships. This Five of Swords over here is going to indicate that people are over it. They're over it. Okay? You know, and it's like a, yeah, even if you win, you still lost, because people are looking at you in a certain type of way, or you them. It's not that you won, it's just that they don't want to deal. It's just that they don't want to deal. And behind that, we have the Ace of Cups, which means they will be better off moving along, and some of them may begin to see that. So again, I can see here that some of us need to focus on turning this right here the right way up. Turning this ride the wave from the negative to riding the wave in opportunities in a positive manner. Okay? Pick your spot. I'm just the messenger. Okay? You know, and the Strength card here was actually the flyer that flew out, you know. And again, like I said, you know, it just indicates that, you know, especially in relationships, it indicates that no, you did not win. That one is simply choosing to walk away. And your damn wave of control, manipulative, vindictiveness, whatever this is, it's over. Simply put, it's over. The Hierophant sitting in the future position could also indicate, you know, someone needing to really like go off and learn how to be a proper leader, how to be in control in a more compassionate way, you know, in the future. Because you can go from this right here in the now to this right here in the future. Okay, so in the future, someone may need to go off and just like, you know, get some counseling, get some therapy, or have a sit down and talk with themselves or someone else about how to turn this upright. Okay? How to turn this upright. Okay? So, yeah, you know, not only for the sake of themselves, but for the sake of whoever these other people are around that's sick and tired and they are ready to walk away, or they have walked away. You know, in the future, once this is done and this King of Pentacles is turned upright. Okay, they are saying some of you all may need to go and for those of you who are trying to manage your resources, they are saying that this Hierophant, you may need to go and get some help with that if this is not about like relationships. For those of you who this is about, you know, money, and you feeling like you want to give up or whatever, you may just need to go and get some guidance here and some help, they are saying. Okay, but anywho, regardless of the situation, you know, I feel like once, you know, the King of Pentacles is turned upright, I feel like whatever this endeavor is, it will be more successful. It will be more successful. You will be more successful at gaining the trust and the admiration of these people who do not like that you are operating like this, and or you them. You know, if this is about your coins and needing to really get a hold of your money and things like that. Maybe you got some bad habits, like maybe you're a gambler, you know, I don't know, maybe you steal to make ends meet, maybe you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. You may need to go and get the help of someone else. Okay, there's more than one person in this card, so choose your spot. Choose your spot. Only thing I can do is deliver the message the best way that I can. You may not feel like doing that. You may feel like down in the dumps about, you may feel like down in the dumps about doing that, and you are tired of fighting to make things happen. But I feel like don't give up, because right behind that we have the Ace of Cups. Right behind the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles coming back into balance. Okay? Back into balance. Absolutely. For a lot of you guys, this is going to be about money. Money does lead to status, you know, so, you know, status like having a vehicle to drive, having a roof over your head, having clothes on your back. That could be your status. You know what I'm saying? Just natural life needs. You know what I'm saying? Things that we just need to survive, period. That could be your status, you know. So again, this reading, this collective energy read can go a lot of ways. Pick your spot, take your message and roll with that. But the bottom line here is that whatever is happening, controlling, vindictive, money problems, status issues, you know, having what you need, the point is for the collective, whatever it is, you want this King of Pentacles to come up right. Some of you all may have to admit that you are going to need some help in order to do that. Okay, so that you feeling like you are drowning, you can begin to surf the water instead of being covered by the water, you know, sort of to say. So yeah, I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope you got something out of this. And you know, moreover, this may be especially true for earth signs. Maybe especially true for earth signs, you know. Especially true for air signs, you know. Especially true for fire signs. And, you know, yeah. I was looking at the connection here between riding the wave and this Ace of Cups here. You know, I feel like once everything here is put into practice and put into place, that, you know, we can already see that we have the Ace here of new beginnings, but it also doubles over to the Oracle where this ride the wave becomes upright. and you are able to surf the water. Ace of Cups, ride the wave. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So anywho, this has been today's collective energy read, and I will chit chat with you guys later. Bye bye.